Hey guys, it's Emily with Matthews Landscape, and I'm here with Dylan today, our pest manager, and we're just going to do some tips on some fall cleanups and how to keep pests out of your home this fall. Dylan, what are you seeing out there?
Right now, this time of year, we're seeing a lot of ants still being active, American roaches, also known as water bugs. Still seeing some earwigs kind of lingering around. Mosquitoes are still out and pretty active, so I mean even termites are still active right now.
So winter's coming up. A lot of people think bugs just go away in the wintertime. And what are some things that you would tell somebody that says, hey, you know, winter's coming up, I'm not seeing any bugs, I don't need pest control?
I would tell them that that's a false reality. We live in Louisiana. Yes, the bug pressure does seem to be a little less in the wintertime.
Right.
And they are still active. They're inside of our house, more than likely, just hibernating. They could be out in the landscape beds hibernating. They're just not as visible during the wintertime and the fall time, but they're still there. And I always recommend staying on a preventative service year-round just to make sure that they don't get out of control and start doing things in winter and fall time, you know, to cause a problem later on once nicer weather comes around.
So what are some things that homeowners can do to kind of keep the bugs out this fall?
This fall, now's a good time because the temperature's nice. You don't have to get outside and sweat and feel like you're about to die trying to do something. Common things you can do around a home that are pretty cheap and effective. Recalking around all your windows and any door frames. You could very well get out here and seal off all your weep holes going into the slab. You could do for pretty much any fall maintenance that you need to do with the landscape beds. And you know, just tidy things up, make sure everything's sealed off properly, like around garage doors. If there's any entry point that you can see, seal it off.
Can you explain the gutters to us just a little bit?
Gutters, they obviously help with problem, and it's diverting water away from certain parts of the house. A lot of times trash and leaves and debris and all sorts of things get stuck in these gutters and they don't drain properly. When they don't drain properly, they're trapping moisture. Trapping moisture, you're inviting mosquitoes, you're inviting many other insects. So try to stay on top of regularly cleaning them out, whether it's once or twice a year. Just try to make sure you're doing something. And you know, if your gutters are clogged up and not flowing properly, it could potentially rotten out your soffit and fascia board.
So you said that bugs are still a thing here in Louisiana during the winter. What about termites?
Termites, 100% are year-round pests. They don't stop. As mentioned with the pests, they do tend to be less active in the wintertime, but they are still active and looking for food and shelter. So always be on the lookout for them. Always, I would always recommend, stay on top of a treatment program. Make sure you don't even have them in the first place. But yeah, commonly misunderstanding, I guess you could say, is that termites go away in the wintertime, and that's just not true. They are still active in the wintertime. We see them active all the time in the winter, and then right after winter comes spring, and then they're everywhere. And
it starts the swarmers.
Yeah.
So, all right, guys. Well, there you have it with some fall tips with Dylan, our manager for pest control. And if you guys have any questions for us or for him specifically, just let us know. Y'all have a great day.